The witness list is out in the corruption trial of the Kealohas and several Honolulu police officers. Gina Mangieri is always investigating and has details. Gina?
Well, who is on the long list is as telling as who is not named, as the feds reveal how big a role they plan to make of a notary that they say is a fictional alias Catherine Kealoha created. It's just over a week until the corruption and obstruction of justice trial begins for former police chief Louis Kealoha and his wife Catherine, along with 3 Honolulu police officers. An extensive 13-page witness list is out today.
Normally, the witnesses is going to be extremely lengthy. If you get to the middle of a trial and you think, well, maybe I should have put a witness on the list that I didn't put there, you may not be able to call that witness.
The witness list includes 148 people that the prosecution and defense could call, plus 10 custodians of records for banks, phone companies, corporations, state government, even Facebook. The most of any single affiliation on the list are Honolulu Police Department staff, 37 current and 7 retirees. Just being listed does not mean all will be called to the stand.
You want to streamline your case, because jurors don't want to be there forever either. And so you don't want to take a chance of getting the jury angry at you by calling witness after witness after witness over the same thing.
This case centers on the alleged framing of Catherine's uncle, Gerard Puana, for mailbox theft. He is listed, as are several Puana family members. Former HPD officers Niall Silva and Daniel Sellers are listed, expected after each cut plea deals for their actions surrounding the mailbox case. Not listed, Jesse Ebersol, charged with lying to the feds about his romantic affair with Catherine, with rendezvous allegedly paid for using her grandmother Florence Puana's reverse mortgage money.
He may be called in the subsequent trials. His testimony may not be relevant for this trial at all, so he may be called in the other trials dealing with the finances.
The Kealohas have been charged in a separate financial fraud case. Catherine has been charged in a third federal case, drug distribution, along with her brother Rudolph Puana, a Big Island pain doctor. Former Honolulu Ethics Commission Executive Director Chuck Toto is listed, as is former HPD and ethics investigator Letha DeCaires, among the earliest to flag suspicions of a mailbox frame job.
So you may have the commissioners coming in and saying, yes, I did interview these individuals, here's what they told me.
Not on the witness list, Allison Lee Wong, Catherine Kealoha's purported assistant and frequent notary on financial documents material to several cases.
If Allison Lee Wong's name is going to be prominent in this trial, and the defense is she actually exists, somebody better produce her.
The feds contend Allison Lee Wong is just an alias for Catherine Kealoha, and they said in a brief filed last week they'll prove it through a notary stamp shipped to Catherine's state office, an email registered from a city and county computer, a Facebook page accessed on the same device that logs on to the Facebook pages of Catherine's daughter and brother. The feds contend Catherine even tried to convince others, what they call implant memories, that they'd met Allison.
If you tell me it's my client, she exists, give me an address and I'll subpoena her.
And if she doesn't show?
If she doesn't, right, but if I don't put her on a list, am I admitting to the jury and to the judge she doesn't exist? I mean, she's a vital witness in this case, right? So I would want to call her if I need her. And if I don't call her, what is that saying?
Now, jury selection will begin on May 13th at the Blaisdell Center. The trial is expected to last at least 4 weeks. Back to you.